This video is on citing the core values in APA style. To find the core values, first go to St. Leo University's main web page. In the top right corner, you click on About St. Leo. On the next menu, click on Mission, Values, and Identity. Here is the mission statement, core values, and Catholic identity. When you scroll down underneath the mission statement, you will find the core values. In order to cite this in APA style, we need to have the author. Usually on a web page, the author will be either at the top or the bottom of the web page. In this case, we have St. Leo University being the institution that has written this article. Therefore, we will use St. Leo University as our author. Also, at the bottom, we usually find a copyright date. A copyright date can be used as the date of publication in some APA references. However, since there is no copyright date and no other date at the top of the page, we will have to signify that there is no date in this citation. Going back up to the top, along with the title of our web article, we also need the URL that takes us there. Make sure that you copy this URL out of the address bar. Now it's time to create the citation. Notice that our author is St. Leo University, period. In parentheses, we put N period, D period to indicate that there is no date. Notice that there is a period after the last parentheses. Mission statement, core values, and Catholic identity is the title of the web article, and we are putting that in italics, and every big word starts with a capital letter. That's followed by the URL that will take your reader to that website. The parenthetical citation or in-text citation is St. Leo University as the author, comma, N period, D period to indicate there's no date, and the parentheses. In a narrative citation where you are using the author as part of the sentence, you would have St. Leo University outside the parentheses, then N period, D period inside parentheses to indicate that there is no date. Remember that in APA, you always need to have the author and the date right next to each other, even if the author is part of the sentence. Now, if you're wondering where all these rules came from, I have given you a list of the rules that I use to create this citation along with the page number and section in the APA manual. We always recommend that you buy the APA manual if that's part of your major, but if not, you can always come to the library and look at our copy. Feel free to contact us at the Cannon Memorial Library. We're here to help.